My new obsession has been what I'm calling shaga lattes or mushroom lattes, and that's what I'm going to show you how to do today. So first things first, I brewed some shaga. So this is about half a cup's worth. I steeped it for about half an hour on medium heat. I'm taking David Wolf's nutrition course right now, and he mentions that you shouldn't actually bring anything to a boil. How it reacts in our bodies is actually not beneficial. So I've steeped this shaga again for about half an hour, just one mushroom. I took one of these shaga mushrooms, so something like this, steep it on medium heat on my stove top for half an hour, and it brings this really lovely woodsy kind of tea. So I'm going to put that in. And then here I have some, it's half almonds, half macadamia nut milk. Macadamia nut milk is something I discovered a few weeks ago, and it is so divine, but it is a little bit more on the expensive side. So what I found is that if I do half almonds, half macadamias, it still brings that lovely taste, but it's a little bit easier on the wallet. So I'm going to put that in there. And then time for all of the powders. So you can switch these up based on what you have. That's basically what I'm doing right now. Maca powder is a really nice, I love the taste of maca powder, and it's actually really good for athletes, for stabilizing your blood sugar and also increasing your stamina. And it is an adaptogen, so it's going to fit what your body needs. It tastes really great and it goes lovely in this. So I'm going to put about half a teaspoon of the maca powder in there. I also have mesquite powder, which is a really nice, another low glycemic index sweetener. And it has a beautiful caramel flavor. So I'm going to put about half a teaspoon in there. While we're on the sweet additions, I'll note that you can either put in some stevia leaf powder. Make sure that whatever stevia leaf powder that you're getting is organic and it's actually a green powder. Anything else is not really stevia. It's overprocessed and you shouldn't be using it. So that's what I'm going to use to sweeten up this shaga latte. I'm going to put literally like a fifth of a teaspoon in. You can also use honey. This I have buckwheat honey. I'm just going to keep it with the stevia for now, but honey works well. Maple syrup goes really nice. To add a bit more flavor, I'm going to add a little bit of vanilla extract. Again, pure organic vanilla extract is best. I have been obsessed with shaga mushrooms forever, and I just thought they were the best things ever, and I've been telling everyone how they are the best things ever. And then again, I took David Wolf's nutrition course, and he said, yes, they are great, but what's even better is reishi mushroom. It's the most sort of researched mushroom, and it has such amazing benefits. It basically gives you an immune system. The immune boosting properties of reishi mushroom are amazing, as well anti-cancer. So what I'm going to do is I got it as a tincture, and I'm just going to put a few drops in there. And then while we're on the topic of mushrooms, very exciting, I found this 5 mushrooms powder extract. Oh my God, it's all organic. Shaga, cordyceps, reishi, lion's mane, and turkey tail. Like, hello. So we're going to put about half a teaspoon of this in. Note that my friend, when I showed her this, because I was so excited about this purchase, she did say, watch out, turkey tail can actually give you nightmares. So if you find that you're consuming turkey tail and then suddenly you're sleeping and you're getting nightmares, it might be the turkey tail, or you might not. I've been taking it now for weeks and I haven't noticed that side effect, but it's just a cautionary warning. Then what I'm going to put in is something, unfortunately, you might not be able to get because I don't think it's launched yet in the market, so that's not very exciting for you. But what I'm going to put in is shaga prash. My friend Lee from Lee's Ghee, or what's often called Lee's Provisions, has this beautiful herbal jam. It's this Ayurvedic herbal jam, and it has the shaga in it, as well it has ghee. So if you do want to opt for something, so I'm just putting about, again, half a teaspoon in there. If you want to opt for a vegan version, you can use coconut oil. Again, this is just to add a bit of body to the drink, add a little bit of fats so that it keeps us satiated, especially if you're using this as like your morning breakfast type thing. What else are we going to put in here? Oh, I guess turmeric powder. I know that golden milk tea has been a very trendy thing. It's a trendy thing that honestly, good. Turmeric, amazing. Very anti-inflammatory, and as long as you don't put too much, you barely taste it, and it actually gives a really nice flavoring. So I think we're going to, I guess the last thing we're missing is cinnamon. I put this stuff in everything. Do note that you should get the true cinnamon, the cinnamon from India. It's often called Ceylon cinnamon. That is a cinnamon that it's okay to have every day. I have cinnamon every day, so it's very important that I buy the right kind. The regular kind that you'll buy at the grocery store, just like the regular cinnamon, which is actually Chinese cinnamon, can actually have very harmful effects on your liver. So this is the true cinnamon, it's organic, it's Ceylon cinnamon. It is a little bit more expensive, but it's worth it. So again, I'm going to put half a teaspoon in there. And that is it. You know what, I'm just going to put the rest of the milk in. Why not? So now the fun part, we're just going to blend it up. It smells so good. So we're just going to pour it either, this is just basically room temperature, so you can pour it into a glass or whatever. And then, if you know me, you know that I like to top my smoothie bowls, my drinks. It's good to add a bit of a crunch even when you're drinking something to activate your digestive enzymes, to get the digestive juices flowing, basically telling signals to your brain that you're actually eating. So for this one, I'm going to top it with a little bit of cacao nibs, which is really nice. There, and then I'm also going to top it with some hemp seeds for a little bit of protein, and it makes it look really nice and pretty. And there we have it. I'm just going to taste it. So good, so amazing. There you have it, 1 billion ingredients. So I hope it's not too intimidating for you. But again, most of these you can either omit, you can pop other things in. Just get creative with it. Make sure you have that mushroom base and you'll be good to go.